Axtell Eagles Coach's Corner, a service of Blue Valley Technology, Barry Bussing Construction, Axtell Truss Manufacturing, Eagle HVAC and Plumbing, and B&D Buildings.
Barry Bussing Construction in Axtell offers dozer construction and all types of soil conservation work, including terraces and water aid. Remember, conservation is the key to our future, and it all starts with you. Contact Barry Bussing and see how he can help you. Call Barry today at 736-2833. For conservation work, Barry Bussing Construction of Axtell, Kansas. Phone 736-2833.
3, 2, 1.
Did the new year bring new devices in your home? You might want to increase your internet speed. If you up your speed this month, you get a $20.23 bill credit for 3 months to kick off 2023. New Blue Valley Internet customers also get a $20.23 bill credit for 3 months. Visit bluevalley.net/2023.
Terms and conditions apply. See store for details.
For all of your heating, air conditioning, plumbing, electrical, and excavation services, there's only one call to make. Eagle HVAC and Heating. Formerly Dave's Hardware in Axtell, the guys at Eagle HVAC and Heating look forward to continuing the success they've built over the years, offering all heating, ventilation, air conditioning needs, as well as carrying a wide variety of name brand appliances. They do plumbing and electrical, as well as excavation service. Give Eagle HVAC and Heating a call today in Axtell.
Joined now by Jayson Tynon, head coach of the Axtell boys. Coach, you had a very impressive win against Blue Valley last Friday night. How do you feel the boys stood up to that expectation of the game and played in that contest?
Oh, we played really well, especially defensively in the second half. The first half was kind of back and forth. I think there was a stretch there the second quarter where we got down by 6, and then Eli hit a couple threes to make us get us up 3 going into halftime, and so it was kind of a fun, fast-paced game. And then in the second half, we kind of clamped down defensively, especially in that third quarter. I think we outscored them 25-8 in the third quarter and kind of set the tone. And but it started on the defensive end, and then on the offensive side, Grady Bussing kind of just took over in the post for us, and I think he scored 12 of his 18 in the third quarter.
You always seem, every time I either talk to you or watch a game, you have that one player that steps up every game. How nice is that from the coaching standpoint to know you've got 3 or 4 guys on that offensive end that will step up, but to know also collectively that defensive group is solid?
Yeah, it's a nice security blanket. I think, we really have the four solid scorers, and even, our fifth starter, Colin Shaughnessy, when he starts hitting some shots, I think he can get up there too. So we've had, 6 guys get double figures so far this year. So that's a nice thing to have in your back pocket. If somebody's having a cold night, other guys can score. But defensively, it's kind of what we're built around. We do a really good job of, understanding the system that we're running. We really worked hard all year long at keeping the ball out of the paint, keeping dribble penetration down, and they kind of bought into that, and we're doing a good job of making it tough on teams to score at times. And you see that in single-digit quarters in several of our last 5 or 6 games.
Now, before we get into Centralia, you have 3 seniors on the squad: Isaac, Evan, and then of course Owen, who wasn't been able to play this year. But what have those 3 meant this year?
They've done a great job, and I feel bad for Owen. He got an opportunity last Friday night to get his first start of the year and score a bucket. He's been at every practice throughout, even helping out the younger post players. So, we're going to miss his leadership, especially in that, and he impacted our program tremendously. And then Evan is a kid that always brings energy every single day, and I know he hasn't always been a starter and always played a lot of minutes, but, every time you put him in, he's an instant, it raises the temperature of the room. I mean, he just goes. And then Isaac is what Isaac's been for the past 4 years. He's a floor general, and I think that we saw 2 games this year without him on the court, and we kind of realized that how impactful he is, and he doesn't always do it by scoring. He rebounds the basketball really well, he passes the ball really well, and he communicates for us. And
Real quick before I let you go, Centralia is coming up, a long athletic team, kind of like Blue Valley, likes to get out and run there probably a little bit more. How do you guys slow them down and able to get a win in the last game of the season?
They're well coached. Nick Evans kind of took over that program, and they do a good job of playing defense. And like I said, they get out and run a little bit, and they want to pressure you. And so our main goal is, number one, keep them out of the paint, just kind of like every team, and try to get out to their shooters a little bit. And they do a really good job. They're really aggressive on the boards, and so we got to do a good job of blocking out. It'll be a fun game. It'll be their senior night. They'll be ready to roll.
One more, I don't want to say a dress rehearsal before sub-state, but one more game, I guess, a chance to show what you guys are made of before we get into postseason. Coach, that's all I've got for you. Again, joined by Jayson Tynon, head coach of the Axtell Eagles. Appreciate time as always, Jayson. Appreciate everything this year, and look forward to seeing you later.
All right, thanks, Max.
B&D Buildings of Axtell specializes in post-frame buildings. Give them a call for stud-framed buildings with complete concrete and electrical work included. It's one call to get the job done. B&D Buildings, specializing in post-frame building construction, plus repairs and more. Always free estimates. Give them a call. B&D Buildings of Axtell, 785-294-0147. B&D Buildings at 785-294-0147.
For engineered roof and floor trusses, call on Axtell Truss. 12 to 80-foot span. Complete hip, cathedral, and floor systems using only the best SYP available. Delivered to your site undamaged on a roll-off trailer. Manufactured locally at Axtell Truss on U.S. Highway 36, 2 miles west of K110 between Seneca and Marysville. Phone 785-736-2291.
Axtell Eagles Coach's Corner, a service of Blue Valley Technology, Barry Bussing Construction, Axtell Truss Manufacturing, Eagle HVAC and Plumbing, and B&D Buildings.